YouTube friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. In today's video, we are working on our second paycheck for the month of August, and that came out on August 22nd, or will come out on August 22nd. It hasn't actually happened yet because we're planning it. Okay, so you see something new. Yes, I have been working very hard on this, and it was definitely a learning experience. I give credit to all of you out there that you create your own planners. This took me a week to try to master, how to do it, what program to be using to do it. So this is my budget planner, and it was because, what inspired me was, let me pull out the one that I was using. So I was using Salisa's Easy Cash Budget Extended Weekly Planner. Loved this. This is the second planner. I don't think I have the pink one, but I had the pink one, which was the bi-weekly one. And then I bought this one, which was the weekly one, because sometimes we get 3 and 4 paychecks in a month. So, but I have outgrown it, and I wanted it to make something. I was looking for something, because trust me, I was going out into the internet and trying to find something that would fit my needs. And then in my last video, which was the first August one, I showed you where I put an attachment to go over it, and I was like, this is silly. I said, I should be able to make this. I said, I am a computer whiz when it comes to Excel, Word, but you know something? I learned something on Excel that I didn't even know how to do, and it was me going and researching how to make like double columns in Word, and then I realized that Word wasn't working for me, and then I said, wait a minute, I could use this in PowerPoint. So, and I use all of these programs at work, so that's how I know them, and that's why I have them. So let me put this aside, because we still use it, obviously, because it has all of July's information in there. And this was definitely a labor of love. So I have my new, this is the Japanese wave, and there's Mount Fuji, and then there's all the fishermen, and there's actually two or three boats. I think there's two boats of fishermen, and they're being taken over by the Great Wave, it's called. This is what actually I did this before I did my envelopes. I know. And I've got, I can't wait to show you. When you wait till you see my savings challenges. Oh, my envelopes came in and they look beautiful, to the point where I love them so much I bought more. Yeah, we'll get into that in another bit. So we're working on this. So this is my new budget planner, and it's a weekly planner, because obviously you can use the inserts however you like, but let me know in the comments if you guys think that I should put this on my Etsy shop. It would take a lot more effort to get it onto the Etsy shop, but if you think that it's something that you guys might like, I'd be happy to put it on there for, a minimal fee. But it is because you would be printing it out, and, if you wanted to put the, cover on and stuff like that, that's up to you. I am not doing physical products, at least at this time. It's just too much work. Okay, so what I did is I recreated August, because that's where we're starting, is in August. This is actually just August through December. And so that is, with the Great Wave. I love that. The blue, and then you fill in your own date. So it has your Monday through Sunday through Saturday, and then you put your date in, so it's an undated planner. All right, I went back and I rewrote in, because this is my new monthly budget sheet, and it kind of goes into the, like how I was trying to make Salisa's budget planner to fit my needs. I did this to fit how many sinking funds I have and bills. I don't really have a lot of debt, and then my savings challenges and cash envelopes. So I set this up for kind of my purposes. I still find mistakes that I think I would redo. So this is the monthly one. Okay, and then I did love how Salisa had an expense tracker, so I just mimicked that. I put 3 pages in, well, this one only has 2, but I was putting 3 pages into, it doesn't matter, you can make as many copies as you want. That's what's nice, that I love using the disc binder rings, disc binder rings, because you can add. And the other thing, I love this, look at this, you know, so I can just sit there, I'm not like going on over that middle of the book. Love that. Okay, so that's the expense tracker, and I already started doing it, and then I redid my weekly for my first paycheck, so that's in here. Yeah, so there you go. Cash breakdown sheet, same thing. Kind of changed it up a little bit. I did notice when I was doing this that I forgot to section out cash envelopes. So later on, you'll see that I'll probably update other weeks with the cash breakdown. I'll probably update this so you'll have the little section that'll, you know, so it has the little name that says cash envelopes. You know, you don't have to have it. I liked having the amount on this side of the page because I felt like I was going across and then going back, and you know, so there you go. And then I put 2 lines in, you know, very similar to what Salisa did. Yeah. All right. So let's do our, and the other thing is that you can take it out. If I don't feel like working on that, you know, I can take it out and I don't have to worry about leaning over the discs. I can take it out and I could just work on the one sheet. It's one-sided, and this is actually 28-pound paper. And the reason I picked 28-pound paper was because it doesn't bleed through. I mean, well, depending on how hard you do it, but I've been using, so you can see it's not bleeding through, and I've been using this Micron 08 archival pen. My daughter had a bunch of these, so I was like, oh, these look nice. So let's get started. That was a really long intro, but I really wanted to introduce my new book to you, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I will. Okay, so our income is, this is our second paycheck for the month of August, and this is coming out on August 22nd. And I'll try to zoom in when I edit. And it is $2,058. We're gonna have, and then sometimes if I have more, because I just basically use the same format for the monthly as the weekly. That's why there's a subtotal there. So if there's more than one income coming in on that day. And then we're gonna have our buffer of $8, and that will leave us with $2,050 to work with. The bills that we are going to do this week is going to be JPay. I was on a roll because I did my dashboards for my high priority binder, and so when we do the sinking funds and the saving challenges, you'll see I said, even though summer grandma's almost done, I did the dashboard. Health insurance, and that is $126. And then car insurance, that is $287. And then tolls is going to be $25. I did see that hit the bank account that it was $25 that they took out. So I noticed that they went from 55 down to 25. But hopefully that won't go back up because we were driving back and forth to the airport. Alrighty, and where's my calculator? I was doing all kinds of stuff and I just used the calculator and I moved it. Give me a second. Okay, I noticed this is a very popular calculator. As I'm watching people's videos, I remember I got this and nobody, it seemed like nobody had it. But now it seems like all the people that I'm subscribed to, very popular in multiple different colors. It is actually, it's just nice because it's, so yes, I bought another one because I kept using this one over at my desk, you know, for work. And I was like, I really like it. So I bought a second one and just take a guess what color it is. Yeah, it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be blue. Everything's gonna be blue. I'm even thinking of getting, sorry, a new cash tray because a lot of you, some of you have Etsy shops that you do the printing and you can print your own. You know, you can print your own cash tray and you guys have some nice blue colors. And it's similar, I think they're bigger than this one, so I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna splurge, but yeah, when you see how much money I spent on budget stuff, especially those envelopes, oh, wait till you see the envelopes, they're so pretty. Okay, so we gotta add this up and get going. All right, so that's 400, 126, 287, and $25. That is $838. And then we have 2050 minus the 838 gives us 1212. Okay, cash envelopes is just going to be myself. And I'm going to take 50. This is the other half of the 100. And then hubby is going to get 50. He's, you know, I think he did go out with his friend. So I think he spent a little of his spending money. You know, if he keeps rolling it up, I'm just going to keep stealing it from him. Isn't that what spouses do? Okay, groceries, because my budget supply envelope definitely does not have the amount of money I need for what I spend. And that brings me to another thing. I'm thinking of doing a weekly check-in. I'm not exactly sure. I've never done a check-in. I kind of want to do a check-in where it's my bank balance, it shows my buffer, it shows what I have in my bank that I'm not spending, plus, you know, because I have prop money for certain things, and then what we spent in that date time frame. I'm still thinking it through. I was watching another YouTuber, and I liked how she was doing hers, and she has her own. I think it's something, of course it's something savings. But anyway, okay, groceries. So I'm thinking about doing check-ins. Whether I'm going to record them or not, I don't know. But that is something that I'm considering doing because I want to be able to start noticing weekly if I'm over or under my budget that I planned for the month, because I don't do that until the end of the month when I do my check, when I do my unstuffing. Yeah, and it's crazy. Sometimes I surprise myself to go, whoa, I spent way too much money. I should have stopped at the 15th of the month. All right, so this is $400. We don't need to add that up. So we got 1212 minus 400, and that gives us 812. Okay, sinking funds that we're going to take care of right now is, let's see, emergency. Our emergency fund is going to be $50. Renovations is going to be $50. Wedding, future daughter wedding, and Japan, depending on how I feel, depends on which envelope it goes into, is going to be $100. J-House is getting $100, and vacations is also getting $100. And then puppy, since we're really not taking him to the vet for anything, we dropped this down to 60 because we got about over $400 in his account. I think that's a good buffer for him. So let's add this up. This is 50, 50, 100, 1, 2, 3, and then 60. That's $460. And then we take our 812, I hope you can see this, 812 minus 460 gives us $352. Extra loan, we are going to take out half, and that is going to be $118. So minus 118, and that gives us $234 this week. All right, we're gonna put 2 months ahead is gonna be our 20, and then challenges is 214. So 20 and 214 is the 234, and 234 from 234 is 0. So we're still doing our zero-based budget, not changing that. Okay, so this is where this comes in. I love that. I don't know what it is, but that just is very satisfying to me. So I'm gonna take my cash breakdown. Now I can see, I can put them side by side. Alrighty. And since it doesn't bleed through, I can write on top of it. So our bills are gonna be JPay, which is going to be $400, and that's gonna be 4 $100 bills. Then health insurance, that's $126. So 125 and 6. Sorry, Piggy, I need you to move. Okay, car insurance is $287. So that's 250, 70, 85, and then 7. And then tolls is going to be 25, and that's 20 and 5. And then I wonder if I should just put, you know what, I'm going to put the cash envelope ones up here for the time being. So I'm going to do Margie is going to get 50, and that's 2 20s and a 10. Hubby, he's going to get 50, and that's a $50 bill. And then groceries is going to be 300, and that'll be 3 $100 bills. Okay, so moving along here, I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, now we go to our sinking funds, and this is emergency. And that was $50, so that's 1. And then renovations is going to be 50, that's 1. Then wedding, Japan. And we're going to do, that's 100, and we're going to do 2 50s, because then I can split it if I want. J House is 100, so that's a $100 bill. Vacations is going to be $100, and I'm also going to do 2 50s. And then puppy is 60, and we're going to do a 50 and a 20. Okay, then going down to extra loan is 118, so that's 100. 10, no. Okay, that was terrible. All right, we're going to skip down to savings challenges. So we have our 2 months ahead. And that is going to be $20, and we're going to do 1, 5, and 50. No, see, hello, I'm doing it again. I did this on the other page because, again, the other planner I was using, that last column was the total column. So it's kind of messing me up a little bit. So let's see. I wonder, do they have whiteout in different colors? Because I'd like to get one that's in blue. Okay, challenges. All right, we'll skip down here. Challenges, let's see, is going to be $214. We're going to do $14 in ones. Okay, so we have 214 minus 14, and then let's do 10 fives, and that'll be 50. Right? Am I minusing or plussing? I don't even know. 214 minus 14, and then 50, and then let's do 9 10s, so that'll be 90, and then 3 20s, and that's 60. There we go. Okay, now let's do this correctly. So we need 1 5 and 15 ones, and then extra loan is going to be in 1 5 and 3 ones. Woo! Okay, so let me add those up. Awesome. So 2050 from 2050 is 0. It was funny because I was getting a little scared. I changed up how I was doing my denominations based on my notes, and I was like, oh, that's not right. That's not right. So there you go. There is my budget for the second week in, or the second paycheck in August. So let me put this back in my book. how easy that is? And then we will close it. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think of this book, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.